For this class, you'll need a strap and some water. This is a full body class that we did for our in-person series in April 2026, inspired by a request for support for kayaking. So let's get started with a body scan. You can come onto your back or you can stay seated. If you're on your back, legs can be long or knees bent with your feet on the floor. We'll just start by noticing how our body is resting on the mat before we get started. Noticing first how you're making contact with your feet, sensing the imprint on the mat, and noticing your low back, any sensation you can feel, and sensing the imprint on the mat. Shoulder blades and how they're resting, if one feels a little higher than the other one. Back of your head, if you're resting right in the center or slightly turned. And last, just notice your breathing without needing to change it. Sensing where your body moves as you breathe in and out. Noticing any sensation you feel as you breathe. And you can set that information aside. We'll come back at the end of class to compare. Take any stretch or movement you'd like here while you're lying down, and then gently come into standing. We'll start our classic joint mobility warm-up in standing with arm circles going backwards. Opening up the chest first. Gentle circles backwards. Once you feel warmed up, you can take some different directions. Maybe bring it forward, down, or up. Any way that feels good to get your movement started. And let that rest. Arms can come down, shake them out if you like. Windmills are next. Alternate arms across the center of the body, big circles. Let the torso rotate so we warm up the spine as well. Option to bend your elbows and start to pull against the air like you're swimming. Changing the movement in any way that would feel good in your body today. And let that relax, moving to the wrists like a wave in front of the body. You can wiggle your fingers to release the muscles in the hands. Noticing if you can move at the pace of your breathing. Option, and the arms come down, pushing towards the floor, floating back up, pushing down. 3 more times. And bow and arrow, palms forward, arms apart, palms come together on one side, pull back with effort and open. Repeat at your own pace, head follows the moving arm, so we warm up the neck as well. Two more. Arms rest. Take a moment and start the second side. Two more. And with that rest, standing cat-cow, tuck the tail under, reaching forward, looking towards the floor. You can bend your knees as you round your back. Coming back to standing, draw the hands and elbows back, chest forward, tail behind. You can look up if you like. Go between the two movements at your own pace, increasing the range of motion a tiny bit each time. Two more. And let that relax. Side body is next, starting with a gentle rotation. Let the arms swing from side to side. Just noticing the sensation and the distance. You can sway from side to side, noticing any difference from one side to the other. Bring it back to center, and we'll lengthen the sides one at a time. Draw the armpit down towards the hip, high five to the side, or arm can come across the front of the chest if that feels better. Option to lead with the fingertips, or for a little more sensation, a flat palm like a high five. Contracting down, lengthening as you side bend. Letting gravity help you lengthen the side as you lean, maybe a little bit more each time. Contracting down a little further, reaching a little further. Gentle arc to lengthen the side. Let's go for 3 more. Bring it back to center and checking in, reaching with the side we haven't worked with yet, and reaching with the side we've been working on, just to sense any difference in the sensation or range of motion. And start the second side. Noticing when you feel like both sides are even, you can alternate reaching from one side to the other in some different ways that you might reach during the day with a little bit extra emphasis. Maybe reaching a few inches further than you normally would to feel the length in the muscles that were just created by that stretch. A few up high, maybe across the front of the body. Towards the floor. And when you feel done exploring, you can come back to the arm swing just to notice if anything feels a little different this time. Sometimes it's a little smoother or a little faster. Bring it back to center. Moving to the hips, imagine you're standing inside of a box. Reach the left hip to the left front corner of the box, right hip to the right front corner. And adding a half circle behind, reaching forward, sweeping back behind you like the back half of a hula hoop. Going slower over any spots that feel a little bumpy or sticky. And come back to center, back corners of the box. Half circle forward. All the way around the circle a few times, one way. And other way. Bring it back to center. Moving to the ankles next, shift most of your weight to one foot so you can alternate from the outside edge to the inside edge of the other foot. Just a gentle stretch from side to side. And start to trace around the edges of your foot in a circular motion, moving the knee. And take it the other way. And let that relax. Shifting sides, outside to the inside. Trace the edges one way. Other way. And let that rest. Moving to the neck, reach one ear towards the ceiling, sky maybe. For a little more stretch, you can reach your hand out to the side, fingertips up, heel of the hand down, gently wiggling the fingers like you're playing the piano can help release the muscles in the hand, lengthening the side of your neck within your range of comfort. Release the center and second side. And release back to the first side. Ear lengthens towards the sky and tuck the chin down like you're holding an apple underneath your chin. Shifting the stretch a little further back on the neck. Release to center. Second side with the chin tucked down. And release. Just let your head move here any way it wants to move, looking from side to side maybe, or draw a rainbow with your nose from one shoulder to the other. And whenever you feel acclimated, you can let that relax. If you'd like some water, take a little water break, and we'll be moving into balance next. To warm up for balance, we'll start with squats. Imagine there's a board in front of your shins. Sit straight back behind you without letting your knees move forward. Press both feet into the ground. Squeeze your butt as you stand up. Let's go 3 more. And to standing. Imagine you're an hourglass filled with sand, stands up above your head. Send it down your right leg, filling your right leg heavy with sand all the way down into your foot, feeling stability, solidness in the right leg. Start your kickstand with your left foot. Begin leg swings forward and back. Managing the range of motion and the pace to what feels like a fun challenge for you today. Arms can swing to counterbalance. Take a kickstand anytime you need a rest. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Both feet down into squats. One more. Hourglass filled with sand. Send it down into the left leg. Kickstand right foot. And start the second side leg swing. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Both feet down into squats. One more. Hourglass filled with sand. Send it down into the right leg. Heavy and solid in the right leg. Left foot kickstand. Second round, leg swing behind, leading with the heel behind you. Smaller range of motion with this direction. Once you're feeling a little more confident, option to alternate swing forward, swing behind. If you want a little extra challenge, I recommend trying this outside. I'm noticing it's a lot harder on uneven ground to keep your balance than when we usually practice on a solid level surface. So always good to change it up. Keep things interesting. Let your body explore new challenges. Let's go 10 more seconds on this side. 3, 2, 1. Both feet down, squats. One more. Hourglass filled with sand. Send it down into the left side. All the way down into the foot. Feeling heavy and grounded. Right foot kickstand. Second side, start swing behind. Alternating. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Both feet down, squats. One more. Hip stretches. Imagine there's a button off to the side. Tap it with your hip. Imagine that button anywhere around your hula hoop. Bending your knees to find an angle that feels like a stretch for the outside of the hip. Then take your hula hoop all the way around, a few times one way. And other way. And back to center. Next part of balance, we'll be doing some footwork. Come to one end of your mat. Cross your outside leg over the front. Step to the side, then step behind. Step to the side, step in front. When you need to go back the other way, reverse with the opposite leg. Once you get the footwork pattern, cross behind, step to the side, cross in front, step to the side. You can go a little faster, make it a little bit smoother. Notice if your arms can swing gently from side to side. This is a great brain exercise, working with footwork and then crossing the center of the body, both with the arms and the legs. Activates both sides of the brain at once. Really important for brain health. Going a little bit faster helps us to train agility and the body's response to be a little bit more quick, a little bit more aware when we start to become off balance. Imagine you have a book on top of your head. Keep it nice and level. Let's go 2 more laps. And then bring it back to your center. Star pose is next. Hourglass again. Sand down the right leg. Nice and heavy and stable. Left foot kickstand. Option to lift the kickstand and start star pose, energy coming out the fingertips. If you're feeling supported here, option to shine the star. Arms and leg can wave gently up and down. Maybe the movement even goes at the pace of your breathing. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Both feet down for squats. One more. Back to standing hourglass, down into the left leg, fills with sand. Kickstand. Second side star pose. Energy through the fingertips. Option to shine. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Set it down. Squats. Last one. Ending with hourglass up at the top, sands coming down both legs now evenly into the feet. Feeling nice and stable. And come back to standing. Water break option. We'll move into our breath practice next. Starting the breath practice, we'll have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back in our staggered stance. Back leg can be externally rotated a bit, toes pointing away, if that feels better for your hips. Starting with the arms coming behind, wheel breath. Arms come forward, sweep it up, pull it down, back towards you. Continue, arms sweep up, pull it down, back towards you. Weight shifts forward as your arms come forward. Weight shifts back as you pull it down. A little smoother each time. Two more. Then pause, push off the back foot and switch sides. Other foot is forward. Second side. Notice how your breath wants to move with the movement. Change the pace if you like. Let's do 2 more. Pause in the center, both feet come together. Next we'll work on expanding the breath capacity, starting with the ball up above the head. We'll slam it down onto the floor. 3, 2, 1. Full exhale, start again. Arm swing behind. Three more. Last one. Take a pause, shake it out. Next we throw the ball straight up, start with it down, bend the knees. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Full exhale. Three more. Last one. And pause. Let it relax. Now we'll alternate. Slam it down, toss it up. 3, 2, 1. Three more. Last one. And rest. Whew. Shake it out. If you like, take some water. We'll work on single arm next. Let's start it going with the right arm. Toss it up. Right arm keeps going. Left arm starts, toss it down. Kind of like an alligator, right? One arm up, one arm down. Now we'll work in alternating with a squat as we go along. Switch. Three more. Last one. come back to standing. Give the left arm a little extra so both sides are even. And we'll end alternating both arms, throw it down and toss it up. Starting up at the top, 3, 2, 1, toss it up, down, up, 3 more. Last one, and rest. Going back to our wheel breath now. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Notice if your breath is any different this time. Take it at your own pace. Two more. Pause and switch feet. Second side. Two more. And step both feet together. Water break option. And we'll move into some work with the strap. Letting the body rest a little bit and breath come back down. Start with your strap about shoulder distance apart. Gently pulling apart on the strap, lift it up. If it's more comfortable for your shoulders, it can stay slightly forward. Elbows come out to the sides as you pull down towards your chest. Three more. Last one. Let go with the left hand. Right arm comes behind. Left arm grabs the strap, gently drawing the right arm across the back. Right ear can reach up towards the ceiling if you like. I'm just finding a little gentle stretch here. Option to move your head in any way that would support the stretch. Maybe feeling a little release by the ear. Let's relax the breath. 3 more slow breaths. Left hand lets go, right arm comes up and over for tricep stretch. Left hand grabs the strap and pulls it down. Little more stretch you'll feel if the right arm comes closer towards the head, but keep it in your range of comfort here. Let the shoulders relax as much as they can. 3 slow breaths. Both arms come behind. Gently pull apart on the strap as you pulse and lift. Three more. Now left arm stretch behind, right arm pulls against the strap to draw the left arm across the back. Left ear can reach up, or take any movement with your head that would support a release here. On tricep stretch. Right arm lets go, left arm comes up and over. Right arm grabs the strap and pulls it down. Slow your breathing, nice and even. If this doesn't feel right for your tricep today, you can always bring your arm across the front of your chest if that feels better for this one. 3 more breaths. And pulses behind. Both arms come back. Gently pull apart as you pulse. Three more. Strap comes forward, last one. Gently pull apart as the arms come up. Side bend. To come back to center, top arm helps to pull up, engage the core, bring it back to center, take it to the other side. Alternate sides. Coordinated movement with the top arm and core as you transition. Two more each side. Bring it back to center, arms come down. You can drop the strap, option for some water. Last standing practice will be anchor. Bring your feet to the outside edges of your mat. Toes can be forward or slightly turned in. Hips are back so there's more weight in your heels. Gently bend your knees and draw your feet together. Palms to thighs, fold forward, slide your hands down your legs, hinging at the hips. Feet draw together to help you come back up. Continue at your own pace. Seat goes back behind you as you hinge. Hands lightly pressing as they slide down the legs, providing support for the hinge. Nice long spine. Two more. Pause at the top, release your anchor. You can shake it out if you like. Next round of anchor, we'll add rotation. Set your anchor, palms together. Alternate pushing from one side to the other. Like you're pushing a door open with your hand or giving a firm high five to the side. Noticing the range of motion, if you can increase it a little bit each time. Let's find the pace of your breath. Two more each side. If you feel some sensation in your knees, you can always relax your anchor when we add rotation. Let's come back to center, release your anchor, shake it out. Last round, forward fold with extended mountain. Set your anchor, feet draw together, palms to thighs, fold forward. Feet draw together to help you stand back up. Arms can sweep up, overhead. Take a little back bend at the top if you like. Come back to center before the arms come down and you fold again. Two more. And when you're ready, let the arms come down. Release the anchor. Shake it out. Notice if your body wants to move in any way, if you want to reach or bend or twist here. Another option for water break. Then we'll come down onto the mat. Make sure you can reach your strap as you come down to the mat. On your back, just let your body settle for a moment. And we'll begin with arch and flatten. Slowly rock your pelvis forward towards your heels, creating a small arch in your low back. Let your belly relax as your pelvis rocks forward. Exhale, release to neutral. Other way, tuck the tail under, contract the abdominals to press the spine down onto the mat. Release to neutral. One more time forward, rocking the pelvis towards the heels, gentle arch in the low back. If your head wants to move, let your head move. Exhale, release. And tuck the tail under, contract the abdominals, pressing the spine down onto the mat. We'll take our toe taps next. Keep the tail tucked under, lift one foot then the other, shins parallel to the floor. Alternate your toe taps. Try to keep your knee at a 90-degree bend, but if you notice that your tail doesn't want to stay tucked and you start to arch your low back, begin to tap a little closer towards your seat, bending your knees a little bit more. But if you can maintain the tail tucked under, keep that 90-degree bend, lowering your toes down towards the mat, alternating. For a little more challenge, don't let your knees come back past your belly button. Keep them above your hips between each repetition. But if you feel your low back arching, bring your knees a little bit closer towards your face between each rep. Just find the right challenge for today. Let's take 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest, take a rest. Option to rock side to side if you like. Feet back to the mat, little foot press for stability. Release the foot press, tuck the tail under, back to inverted tabletop, shins parallel to the floor. Alternate your toe taps again. This time, option for a variation, outside edge of the pinky toe can tap the mat, knees towards the outside edges of the mat. A little bit opened out to the side, just changes the demand on the muscles. Still making sure the tail's tucked, abdominals flattening the spine down onto the mat. Face is relaxed, maybe a little smile, breathing as normally as we can. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, knees to chest, take a rest. We'll do one last round. Feet back to the mat for a foot press. Tuck the tail under, contract the abdominals. Inverted tabletop. Choose your option. Alternating toe taps in the neutral position, or you can take the outside edge option, or alternate between the two. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Woo. Take a rest. Both feet down for a foot press. Release the foot press. Windshield wipers, feet to the outside edge of the mat. Drop your knees from side to side. Noticing the range of motion and sensation you feel. Knees back to center. Grab your strap. Strap goes around or under the right foot. We'll take lying crossbody stretch, starting with the right leg. Left leg goes long on the mat. Right leg drops over to the left across the center of the body. Use the strap like a safety net so your leg can relax into the strap. Right hip can be off the floor. Both shoulders stay down to focus the rotation on the spine. Strong in your core, rainbow transition, your leg over to the right. Support your shoulders and your elbows so your arms don't have to work as much holding onto the strap, creating an anchor for your strap. Leg releases with gravity into the strap. A few more breaths. And we'll go back to the first side again. Strong in the core, transition, rainbow over to the left. Strong core, transition right. Last time. Strong core, switching feet. Strap goes on the left foot this time. We'll start with a cross body over to the right. Strong core, transition left. Elbows anchored on the floor, supporting the shoulders. Strong core, rainbow to the right. And last time, strong core, transition left. Strong core, remove the strap, set it to the side. We won't need it anymore. Come back to your windshield wipers. Just sense if there's any difference this time around. Pause in the center, torso release, cross the right leg over the left so both legs are touching, drop both knees to the right. Just what's easy, let the knees fall with gravity. Belly relaxes so the knees can fall closer towards the mat. Head can turn left if you like. Contract the belly, draw the knees up. 2 more times, knees drop to the right, head can turn left. Belly relaxes. Then contract the belly, draw the knees up. Last time, knees drop right. Release the belly. Contract the belly, draw the knees up, uncross the legs at the top and cross them the other way so the left leg goes on top. Knees drop to the left, head can turn right. Contract the abdominals, draw the knees up. 2 more times. Knees to the left. Release the belly, let the knees fall, and contract up. Last one. Knees drop left. Contract the belly, draw them up, uncross the legs, windshield wipers last time. Noticing any change in the sensation and range of motion. Pause in the center, foot press. And lower body release is next. Keep the left foot on the floor, step the right foot up. Hold behind the right leg for support if you like as you point and flex your right foot. Full range of motion, feeling some effort. Muscles contract and lengthen. Add a knee bend as your toes draw back towards your shin. Bend your knee. Then straighten your leg and point your toes. Few more. Pause with your knee bent, ankle circles one way. Other way. Figure 4, right leg over the left. Right knee opens to the side. Option for the left foot to come off the mat. Both feet come down. Second side, left foot steps up. Point and flex. Add a knee bend. Pause, ankle circles. Figure 4. Both feet down, foot press. And notice if your body wants to take any little movements or make any adjustments, feel free to move as you like. And when you feel settled, you can choose your position for your body scan. Legs can be long or knees bent with your feet on the floor. Coming back to notice now how your feet or your heels are making contact with the floor. Low back, shoulder blades, back of your head, and your breathing. Noticing anything that feels a little different since we started. Helping your body hold on to it for longer and find it more easily in the future. Resting here a little while longer if you like. Whenever you feel ready, you can take any little movement, stretch overhead, or wiggle your feet. And you can turn to one side and come to seated. Thanks for joining this practice today. I hope you feel a little bit better than when we started and you have a great rest of your day. Take care.